Pontypool's effort to get back to the top flight of club rugby in Wales has fallen just short.
Just how much of a disappointment is that, Ben, given all the 3 years that you've had leading up?
Well, I said earlier in the week that we couldn't lose, and I really meant it, because look around you. There's 2,000-3,000 of the Pooler Army here tonight, unbelievably proud of their team. And sometimes you just have to admit you got beat by a better team on the night.
I remember saying that I feel like we won irrespective of the result, and I know that probably sounds cliche or something you sort of search to say in defeat, but if you gave me the option of drafting in a load of professional players from the Dragons or further afield to get over the line, or sticking with our squad and losing, I would have absolutely picked that every single time and had what we had on that night. If you could bottle that and sell it, it would be worth, well, it'd be priceless, because the support we had, and it was people who'd been with us from the start, supporters, was just absolutely fantastic. And I think we have to use the disappointment, but also the support we've had as our fuel for next season, because, you know, I think our strapline for the year is we go again. It's not going to define us. We pick ourselves up, and we have to reverse the roles again, where we're giving the supporters what they want and what they deserve, and taking this club back to the Premiership.
You could tell there was a lot of gutted people in the environment, and basically I think we just said, let's just take a few weeks off, let's just go away, spend time with families and whoever. But the focus then coming back in was, you know, let's go and deliver now, which, you know, what we kind of failed at last year. So I would say it's not more this season, but it's certainly different this season. Who knows if we're the favourites for the league, I'm not sure. It's straight up, straight down. It's a tougher league. There's good teams have come down. It's something the boys and the management group are really looking forward to.
Pontypool face Swansea this afternoon in the opening round of this season's Welsh Cup, hoping to add another Premiership scalp to their collection. The visit of the Whites to Pooler Park is the home side's biggest test since their playoff heartbreak 4 months ago.
Certainly for the Championship clubs, that's the one area of Welsh rugby where the Welsh Cup still has a huge resonance, I think, because it's, you know, they play in their own league, and this is the one opportunity, the one chance you get to go up against the teams from the Premiership. And certainly over the last couple of years, I've sensed how important it's been to Pontypool, and you can see the way in which the fans have turned up and gone to these cup matches and how much it's meant to them. And I was at the Arms Park when Pontypool beat Cardiff. They beat Bridgend as well, and the following they took their, I think the semi-final, I think against Merthyr, if memory serves me right, you know, just to see how many Pontypool fans were there and how much it meant to them, and, you know, the club putting on free buses, I believe, you know, to get people there, and you could sense that those games were really, really important to the club.
We always look forward to playing against Premiership opposition and testing ourselves up against you know, opposition that's in the league above us. It's a good measurement to see where we are as an outfit.
For me today, this is the first actual real test of where we actually are as a team this season. You know, that's going to be a fucking hell of a game out there. We have to be fucking firing on all cylinders. Like.
Right? We're being fucking too nice. Like out there, we're too fucking nice. Well, let's fucking step up. We're on our patch, hungry as fuck, getting ready to fight into these fuckers, boys. It's fucking who's game for us, boys. And we be fucking giving ourselves a fucking brand. We want to be in there with them fucking boys, playing week in, week out in the Premiership. Well, it ain't gonna fucking happen if we don't fucking answer today. You're gonna step up, first 20, it's fucking massive, and we play for each other. That's what will get us through it, boys. Fucking togetherness. Together. Because they ain't fucking as tight as us in this room. No time. No. Go on, let's fucking squeeze. Let's go. On pad, on pad. Ready? 1, 2, 3, squeeze! Come on, boys.
Let's go.
by number 10, Richard Powell. Tries for Swansea by number 11, Nathan Trowbridge. Converted by number 10, James Davis. Pontypool 7, Swansea 10.
Feels really good. Obviously, Swansea, to be fair, on one season they've got better and better. So there's good wins at home. We pride ourselves on putting in a good performance. So really pleasing. I think the energy levels was there with the boys, and in the end, going down at half time, coming out second half, putting the plans into action, what the coach just said. So really pleasing. Yeah.
Another big win at the park for us today. Yeah. So our cup run continues, and it's good to be playing against Premiership opposition. As has been said before, you know, we want to be playing these teams week in, week out on a regular basis, and it's a good test to see where we are. And today we were well deserved the victory, I think.
Has suddenly taken the lead. 11 points to 9. 12 minutes to go. All around the ground. Neath, and Pooler.
Watching Pontypool in the 1980s was a special occasion. The 1987-88 season was a superb season. We had both excellent forwards, excellent backs.
Pontypool with this tremendous record, much due to this fellow with over 300 points of winning 36 out of their last 37 games.
We were the most dominant team in Britain at the time. There was only Neath who were anywhere near us, in my opinion. We lost 2 games that season, one to Bridgend and one to Neath.
And that is it. Derek Bevan signals the end of this cup semi-final. Great delight for Paul Corbin, the Neath captain. Shakes and hugs all around. Neath are through to their 3rd cup final. Neath winning by 20 points to 9.
Neath were an outstanding side, real hard men, as well as Pontypool, so it was a great battle and they were great rivals.
For us as a squad, it's a good opportunity to see where we're gauged so early on against an East team who they're always going to bring quality and organisation, and they're going to test us where certain teams potentially can't.
We're back at Pontypool Park, yeah? We're back here, we're back at home. We back ourselves all the time. Let's make sure we make that statement, yeah? There's no bigger club than Neath, yeah? Coming here. So we make sure we go out there, we give it our all. Happy? Yeah?
Get out, boys.
By number 12, Kieran Mink.
good thing about going to Narberth is it's always an interesting match. We know they're strong when they play at home, and it's not one of the grounds that you go to with any real confidence that you're going to win. Even 2 seasons ago when we won on the last game and had the bus trip down there, we seemed to be well up on the game, but they came back at us and made us fight for the win. We always enjoy our time going down there, like I say, proper away day, and we know we're going to get a good game down there.
Historically, Pontypool coming down to Narberth has always been a tough game, but I think that's the biggest scoreline we put on them, so it's good to meet again on the scoreline, and it's good for the club and obviously the boys.
We knew as a group going into the Bargoed game that was one eye. As soon as the fixtures were drawn, we knew that was going to be a tough encounter, a mouth-watering battle. The anticipation leading up into that game, you know, we've been a bit nervous. You know, they're a good side. There's obviously a bit of history and a bit of rivalry between the two clubs.
Well, there was an added incentive to win this game. We needed to go to Bargoed in 2016 and get a result to get promoted to the Premiership, and on the day Bargoed just absolutely hammered us. They were a much better side than we were, and ultimately they were the last team to get promoted, and we knew how much they revelled in pinning us in the Championship for another 3 seasons due to the ring fencing, and we had to just sit on that disappointment for so many years. And this was our opportunity to avenge that defeat and show how far we'd come since then.
So we were there fairly early, and there was already a good turnout from Bargoed, and they made their presence known as well. So we knew we were in for a tough game. Bargoed was always going to be the toughest one home and away, with Bedwas coming a close second, so we were up for it, and sure the team were as well.
This is our fucking own patch today out there, right? I don't give a fuck what's out there. They come into our fucking jungle. Does everyone understand that? So it's fucking hostile out there for them. We fly into them and we fucking give them exactly what they're expecting. Everyone understand? Yeah. They come round the corner, there's a fucking shot on every cunt. No cunt is going through us. Understand?
Alright, let's be calm, but let's be fucking really powerful, really effective, and let's fucking make sure we get it to the game. Alright? You ready? Right. Come on. I will kick down the old boys, just fucking make sure the storm comes.
Lay it up.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, freeze! Come on!
remember the whole atmosphere of the park changing. All the vuvuzelas, all the chants of Bargoed just went silent, and there was just an eruption of noise from our supporters and all of us on the sidelines, because we knew that we'd won the game and we knew that we'd achieved our goal there and put ourselves in pole position to win the league, and it was in our control, and that was just the most satisfying part of it. Was it came from sheer grit and determination, and the boys dug in, and it showed how much going forward and getting promoted meant to this club.
We didn't play amazing, but it was a win, yeah, and that's all we needed to do was win. So when we go over there in April, yeah, when it's nice bit of weather, bit firmer, and we go running round ragged, yeah, we'll go over there and beat them again. And make sure, yeah, we all enjoy this now, we all enjoy this first part of the season, enjoy your Christmas, yeah, and we come back and we go again, yeah, because we are in control of the league now, yeah? We can lose the league, so it's down to us from here on in. There's a squeeze on, boys. Ready? 1, 2, 3,
Fears that Pontypool Rugby Club could be forced to leave its historic home have been kicked into touch after a new deal was struck with Torfaen Council.
A couple of years ago it was looking like a very different outcome for this club, and it would have been an absolute travesty if this club was forced to leave its rightful home of 70 years.
Well, we were aware that the decision to leave Pontypool Park would be the biggest decision that we'd have made in our time at the club, but it was one we felt we had no alternative but to make, simply because the venue, despite its history, despite all it represents for this great club and the town, it had fallen into such a sorry state of repair due to ongoing acts of antisocial behaviour and vandalism, and despite our very best efforts and all of our ambitions to invest in the ground and take it forward, we just weren't having our ambitions matched by Torfaen Council. And after many years of negotiation and many years of trying to find a solution, quite simply we got to the point where there was no option but to leave Pontypool Park.
But so many of you have elected to come here tonight really demonstrates just how much you all care about Pontypool Rugby Club and just what appetite there is for club rugby in Torfaen.
That night, I don't think I've ever been so nervous in my life. We had upwards of 300 of our most loyal supporters in the room, and I was about to drop this huge bombshell that the club was going to leave its home of over 70 years.
We have taken the decision as a management, but we're not going to put any more time or any more resource into trying to remain in Pontypool Park. But already, after this story first broke on Friday, Torfaen Council came back to us with a series of concessions, but it's not enough. We needed more, and we needed it far sooner. If there is any faint hope of the club remaining at Pontypool Park, Torfaen Council is going to have to come back to the negotiating table with something very substantial very soon.
Several months after the original announcement, they asked for a meeting with us, and we came back together, and we could see that all parties were serious about resolving this issue, and from that point I have to say everything was just very positive, it was very active, and obviously that led to a good result in the end, which was great for the town and our supporters.
Moving from Pontypool Park, I don't think I'd have found it very easy. Pontypool, playing at Pontypool Park is the only place I've ever known him play. I know although it's the club I love, it wasn't for me, and I'm glad we're staying at the park.
Knowing we've secured the club's future here gives us a lot of pride, a lot of joy, and we can look forward with a lot of optimism.
Yeah, first of all, in preparation for the derby really against Keys, it was a really exciting time in the season. We were on pretty much a roll, and really enjoying our rugby, and myself and a few of the other boys who were ex-Keys players to play back at Ponty Park was really exciting challenge, exciting time, and you know, really look forward to getting one up on them really.
Fuck me, we ain't fucking slipping up today. Alright, just make sure we have a good warm up, pick it up, lots of chat. Can't afford to be down here, we've got to pick it up. As then it's Gwent Derby, innit? Yeah. We love playing them, so will they over there. Right, to make sure we got the attitude with it as well. Alright?
I remember playing 4 Keys against Pontypool a couple of seasons back and in the cup, and I just remember, you know, the far bank being full of Pontypool supporters, and this time was pretty much exactly the same. So just looking forward to that, run about Christmas time, Really exciting again to get that sort of Christmas derby in, and yeah, we certainly prepared well, as we always do.
Right, that derby was massive for us. Right, one thing about us as a group of players now, we've got something to fucking prove. We've got something to prove, and we're fucking better than them in that changing room there.
Any win, it's not personal to me. It's about us as a group, whether it's Crosskeys or anybody else. We just got to win every game and keep piling the pressure on Bedwas and Bargood. So it don't matter who we play, we just want to win, and if we can get 5 points, that's always a bonus. We just got to keep ticking on. We're taking it week by week, game by game, and like I said, the win after the break is a big positive for us. So just got to keep rolling on to next week now.
Trafod unrhyw rygbi ar y cae, mae rhaid I ni sôn am hyfforddwr Pontypool, Leighton Jones, cafodd I daro'n wael yn ystod yr wythnos. Mae e mewn cyflwr sefydlog yn yr ysbyty ac mae holl griw y clwb rygbi yn dymuno'n dda iawn iddo fe.
Well, I remember the lead up to the Quins game just being an absolute roller coaster of emotions. We had a huge shock with Leighton being taken ill at the beginning of the week, and it was looking really quite serious at one point in time, and he's been so pivotal to what we've achieved. It almost felt wrong that he wasn't going to be on that journey with us in the week leading up to the game, but he gave me a very clear message to move forward and ensure that we prepare as best as we could for the game, irrespective of his condition. The way in which the management just took that and stepped up, and the leadership they shown was just absolutely immense.
We've just come from the hospital, boys, okay? Went down to visit Nathan. There's a fucking room full of boys here, where 80-90% of him owe him something. There's two big pillars in his life, boys. His fucking kids and this club. And this club is in him from when he was that high to now. And we've had to walk out the fucking hospital room to come to his fucking favourite place, where he leads us and has led us for the most successful period in recent history of the club for the last 4 years, and he can't come with us. He would fucking demand a hard physical pack from you today. You've got to go out there and deliver that. You do that, you take their fucking lifeblood away, and we end up with a W.
I just remember, really, it was quite an unusual situation to be in. never a question of, you know, the head coach being seriously ill that is going to call the game off. You know, we worked really hard for this, and Slug certainly wouldn't want us to call the fixture off. Really good to get a win on Handy Park, and yeah, it's just nice how we can attack them, and that's something that we've done.
And that's the police for this evening cup tie.
One fucking thing, we gotta be brave though, yeah? We gotta be brave, Anxa said it, we gotta be brave on the kicks, we gotta be brave on fucking when you go, we gotta be brave when we fucking make no tackles and on the plays, right? So make sure that everything we do, we fucking stepped up another notch, boys, right? Because fucking, yeah, fucking dog Slug, boys, and no fucker gives his time and fucking effort to anyone fucking to this club like he has. So we fucking owe that to him, to every candidate here, to step up 5%, 10% in every fucking aspect we do. Right? Let's fucking go, fucking brothers together, let's win it. Squeeze on each other, Mike. Ready? 1, 2, 3, squeeze! Let's go, let's go. All us boys, yeah? All part.
Pontypool by number 5, Reece Clark, converted by number 12, Kieran Meek. Trying to come out the wins by number 8, Lewis Millen, converted by number 10, Steph Marshall. Penalty goal then for Carmarthen wins by number 10, Steph Marshall.
second in the Premiership, like, for a reason, because they're a good side, like, you know, so they've got a winning habit about them as well, and, you know, let's be honest, it took a good side to come out here and take that away from me, so.
Just really disappointed. It would have been nice, obviously, to get through that semi, but I think the biggest thing for us internally, we can show that from last year to this year we've evolved as a team and we can compete at that level, so I suppose we're going to take the positives.
Strict new curbs on our way of life have been announced by the Welsh and UK governments in a bid to tackle the spread of coronavirus. From this evening, people must stay at home, except for shopping for basic necessities, daily exercise, any medical need, and travelling to and from essential work.
Firstly, on behalf of everybody at Pontypool Rugby Club, I'd just like to say a huge thank you and pay tribute to all the key workers working up and down this country night and day to keep us as safe and well as possible. We really had two concerns when faced with this crisis. The first was that we wanted to ensure we looked after everybody at the club, whether that be the squad, the staff, the volunteers and the supporters. We knew they'd be anxious about everything moving forward, and we worked to settle that. But the second concern we had was ensuring that we responded to this in the correct way, and we publicly supported the Welsh Rugby Union in their decision to cancel the season because it was the right one, and rugby clearly is not the priority at the moment. When we dealt with those things, we had a chance then to process the disappointment ourselves, and we're just devastated for everybody at the rugby club who's worked so hard over the last few years to try and take this club back to the Premiership. And yet again, we just have to bottle that disappointment and use it as our motivation for when we can get going again. But first and foremost, I think our concern was and continues to be that everybody at the club and everybody in the community stays fit and well. And you know, I have no doubt that in the future we'll have our day and we'll be a Premiership club, but it's really important to us that we do that together with everybody in good health, and that's the priority right now. So until we meet again, please, as I say, look after each other, do the right thing, let's stick together on this and ensure that we look out for each other, and that when rugby resumes, we're all here together, safe, well, and looking forward with optimism. We'll keep you posted in the weeks and months ahead. Take care.